Here he's got it tight, I can't step over, I'll kick it out. My knee comes up, right here guys, I can't kick it. Here, I can't kick. Here, when I turn it up, now guys, I have power, I can kick through. Does that make sense? So I do a lift swim technique, same position, similar position. If he catches my top leg, kick it out. I always keep my feet, I try to keep my feet in front of me. Anytime he can get my ankle, he's gonna catch my ankle. I keep my feet in front so they can't catch it. Now guys, good question, Katie. Now guys, we have 3 techniques that we're gonna go to. Right now he's not on his back, he's staying tight with us. We don't have a takedown yet. Right, the first one I'm gonna go to a Turk. You guys know what a Turk is? Right, basically I'm just dropping this bottom leg down. I step my left leg over. Right, once I hook the leg, I start driving up on top. There you go, ahead belly. All right, he's trying to belly down. I take my left hand and go right to the top of his forehead. I like to shoot my arm, football tie. Right, sometimes it's tough to get his head up. I usually attack his forehead, lift, and go football tie. Now guys, my goal is to keep Bryce's right leg out. If my hips are back, when I do this, what happens? He can take his knee in front of my body, and then he can get back to his stomach. There. Right. Guys, I don't want him to get back to his stomach. I keep my left hip in. My left hand attacks his forehead. Right hand goes elbow deep. I take him right towards his back. But then, guys, I lift his hips up. Here. I take my leg towards his hips. That's where I can pin him. All right, on the Turk. So, first one. I'm here. Lift swim technique. I land. Left hand drops down. I step over his leg. I hook. Here, I drive up on top. I attack his head. Right to a Turk. All right. You guys know who Zane Rutherford is? All right. I got caught in this position when I wrestled Zane. Very, very tough. All right. Zane put like my foot all the way up towards my head. It was not fun. But if you can grab his foot, grab his foot. In high school, you can't do it. In college, you can basically break his knee, break his leg, and they won't stop it. But guys, catch his foot so he can't square back down too. All right. Don't take it towards his head. So, that's a Turk. That's the first one. Second one. All right, second one. Put your foot down. We can go to his shoulders. All right, my right hand is posted, comes up to the bottom of his foot. I pull right down to his knee. Here. Is your knees okay? Yeah. Okay. I pull right down to the top of his knee. My left elbow, the bend of my elbow, goes right to his shoelaces, and then I snake his calf. Here. All right, I snake his calf. Guys, what happens? I completely lock out both of his legs. I pull his foot right to the top of his knee, my left hand. The bend of my elbow goes to the bend of his shoelaces. Guys, I'm not taking his foot towards his hips. I'm not trying to hurt his knee. I drop his knee right, or I drop his foot right there and I keep it there. Here. And just block it. Square my hips down, cross face, put him to his back. The last one, guys, is my favorite. It's really tight. It's named after Lee Kemp. All right. My left leg that has his leg shelved, I'm actually going to step over. I'm underneath this leg. I'm going to step over his right leg. If you guys aren't flexible, I'm not that flexible. I can't step over. I take my right hand that's posted. I shove his knee in. Left leg steps. You guys see that? Once I have it hooked, I can let go. This is extremely tight. I square my hips down. Turn this way. Sometimes, guys, it's tough for me to reach back. Stay tight to my back. Stay tight to my back. Here, he's still fighting. Sometimes I can't reach his head. If that's the case, I just take my right arm and I go around his arm. So I go here. I just wrap it around his arm and I put my shoulder to the mat. And I can look for the fall. All right, all of these guys, I want you to hit the head outside single. We'll get to our flare next one. I want you guys to hit a head outside single lift swim technique. We have the Turk, the Schultz, and the Kemp. 3 of them. Head outside single. Here, he locks, lift, swim. Land in this position. Turk, step over, hips go in, attack his head, football tie, run him over. Turk. Second one, I land in this position, I attack his foot, I pull right to the top of his knee, half. I throw a half, square my hips down, cross face. Last one, guys, my favorite, I step through. His leg is already on my leg, I step through. Here, shove the knee in, step through, hook. Really tight. Square my hips down. If he's tight to my back, I'll go around his arm. If not, if I can catch his face, I'll catch his face. Put him to his back. All right, I usually get aided in this one 2 or 3 times when I wrestle. All right.
Micah, can you show the Turk this way,
Yeah.
with the head this way, so we can see how you say attack the head.
I'll just mess with the anchor. But head outside single lift, turn this way. Swim. Once I land here, the turn, drop my left hand down, step through, hook. Now, left hip comes in, so his leg can't go through. I take my left hand, usually he's trying to bury his head. Left hand, I'm not going for his eyes. Right, my hand's going right to his forehead, and I lift, just to get this arm through. My right arm, I like to have a football tie. The bend in my elbow goes to his chin, and I have his head like a football. Here he's bellying down, he's staying low, attack his head. Sometimes, guys, if he's really balling up, I'll go arm bar. I'll go arm bar and take him over. If he's really balling up. Right, I'll try to get to his head though. If you get to his head, you can take him over. Here, attack his head. Left hand goes deep, lift, so my right arm can go football tie. Now, guys, I don't just crank him over with his head. I use my hips to run towards his hips. Here. Run right to his back. We got it? Head outside single lift swim, go to the Turk, go to the shoulders, go to the Kim. Let's do it one time.